correct.
Have you ever been to jail?
I've never been to jail, no.
Well, let me explain something to you, ma'am. If you continue to do this right here, they're going to investigate you. I've already reported you
Man,
to the Inspector
sir,
General.
you can
Listen
report
to
me,
me.
honey, all you want. I know what I
Listen
have.
to me. Listen to me. They're gonna investigate you.
Okay. You can do what you think you need. Thank you.
Okay, I will do it because I've lost a lot of my family to cancer, and it's not nothing to play
Sir,
about. There's
I
people
have
dying of cancer, and you're on here
really.
playing a game to get
Do you
gifts or whatever you're
understand that I
trying to
have
do.
endocrine carcinoma of the large squamous cells? I've had it twice. I had it in 2017 and 18. Do you understand? I know all about cancer, all about the chemo, all about all of it. Okay,
Well,
there's
apparently you
nothing.
do because you're on here telling people a bunch of lies, making them
I
feel
do
sorry
know.
for you.
No, I do know. And I need help getting to treatment because my dad's 78. He's all I
There's
have. I don't have a
resources for
mother.
that.
I
There's
know there is.
resources
I
for
know
that.
there is. I got 4 weeks from the Cancer Association. So yes, I do know because my doctor
Well, you
helps
said
me with that.
yesterday, you said that your father, which is 78 years old, takes care of
Uh-huh.
you. But now you're taking care of a child. It's not
Yeah,
making any sense. You said,
I take care of a 12-year-old grandson. Listen to me, and a 2.5-year-old. She's right here. I absolutely do, and they stay with me, and they live here with us. It's just me and my father. He's in the other room right here sitting. Okay, and we take care of all of them. We also take care of a niece and another niece, and they go back and forth from their parents to our house 3 days a week. And my daughter lives across the street from me. My other daughter, she lives right there, and she takes care of her little boy. Okay? So don't tell me that my life, because I know my life, and I know what I have to go through again. And by the way, I've got my wig set up, ready to wear whenever it's time. But
you
usually
don't
I
have
don't.
on a wig.
Usually
Your
I
eyeball
don't.
sure did open up pretty big when you got called out. Them eyeballs sure
I'm not
opened
called
up with
out.
that filter on.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm not called out.
I'm
It's
telling
the
you the truth. You will
Ask
be
me about.
investigated for
I
lying
don't
about
mind.
cancer.
I
And you
don't
will go to
mind.
jail. You understand
I.
me? It don't matter if you make money off of it or not.
You're not scary. Get off my life.
I'm not
I
trying to
know.
scare you. I'm trying to tell
Honey, you
you the
don't
truth,
have
and
to.
you need
I
to
have
stop doing this.
cancer. You don't have to. I'm sick.
You said you got kidnapped and he buried you and
I
then
was
unburied
kidnapped.
you and then
I was actually kidnapped in London, Kentucky. Okay, right here where I live at McDonald's Playland with the butt of the gun on the passenger side when I had my mother driving, and she's
let me
not
tell
here
you
no more.
something. Let me tell you
I
something.
was
That's something else
taken
you don't play about. People
a
that get
false
kidnapped,
state
if you can
line.
look it up, 98 to
I can't
99% of the
find
people
it,
that are kidnapped
but
are
my
ended up
brother's
found.
got
They
it.
find their body parts. They don't find them. You understand me?
Please shut
You're
up.
lying about that.
Shut up. I have a clipping in my brother's box, his little metal box, when I was taken and he was younger. Okay, in 2002, May 18th at 8:34 a.m. Okay, where I was taken, and I had the whole clipping. My brother does of that. You can go look it up. But the Sentinel Echo, by the way,
I did
I
look
want
it
you to
up.
know the Sentinel Echo is our newspaper. If you'd like to look it up, and you can call them and see how you can go through the archives. I'm done talking with you. It's the truth, and I'm not going to fight with you anymore. Because
Now
I
you're
know
gonna have to
what's
fight with the
true.
police and the FBI after this. So all this
You
is
do
recorded.
what you want, darling. But I know I was kidnapped, and when they go to look it up, he made a plea bargain. It's my ex-husband, Fred Laster. Go look it up. I gave you his name. Goodbye. Get off my life. You got the answer. I gave you
You
the
have a
information.
wonderful day,
If
ma'am.
I'm lying,
Scamming
I gave
people
you
on
the
here.
information.
You ought to be proud of yourself.
I gave you the information.
You
Go
have
look
a
it up.
wonderful day. You going to jail, lady?
Oh, you just don't have no idea. Just do what
No, you have no idea.
what you have to do, because none of it's a lie. And let me tell you, I'm going to call the police on you for harassing me. And when they get here, they're going to know, okay? Because they're local, and they're going to know we're a small town. Get off my life.
You got to be kidding me. You're going to call the police? Okay, go ahead and do that. Please do
because
that.
I want them to tell. I understand. I want them to know because I'm recording this right now too. You do
You know how many
it's
people's
recorded.
called the police on me on here because I called them out for lying?
Understand. I'm
They
not
think it's
lying.
funny.
I gave you the kidnapper, which
You
is
ain't
my
gave
husband.
me nothing but
Yeah,
words
I gave
coming
you
out of
his
your mouth.
name for the Sentinel Echo. I gave you our newspaper. Go look for the archive.
And everybody that's ever been kidnapped from Kentucky, they found their body parts. They didn't find them. So you
I'm
can continue to
dead.
lie about that.
I'm not
Ain't nobody
dead,
gonna bury
sir.
you and then come unbury you.
Yes, he did bury me.
That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And you was chained to a radiator.
Advocate.
Where the hell they got radiators in 2002 or 2001? Where they got radiators they changed you up at?
You want me to tell you? Do you want me?
Not in no motels. They don't have radiators. It's a fire hazard.
Days Inn Motel on Jellicoe, Tennessee, first exit to the right. Okay, he took me over state lines, which made it federal. Now stop! You're making me hurt and aggravated.
I'm not doing nothing to you. I'm just trying to figure out why you don't lie to people.
And when the cops come to my door, they know. They know from the past. There's people that's worked there for many, many years, and they know.
You continue to do this, and you'll find out what's going to happen to you.
I don't mind, because as long as
I'm sure you don't, because it's all about the money.
As long as I don't have no money. I don't care. As long as you're telling the truth, you have nothing to worry about, and I am, so I don't worry about it. Do you?
You know, let me tell you something. Are you ever going to let me talk?
No, I'm done with your lies.
Exactly.
I'm done with you trying to.
I've never lied on here.
Yeah,
I've never lied on here. I don't have nothing to gain. I have nothing to gain from this. You have everything to gain. Think about that.
You're lying on me, though.
I don't lie, ma'am.
I'm telling you. I don't lie. That's the point. I have no reason to lie about any of this. I gave you the names. I gave you the state. I gave you the newspaper name. I gave you all my stuff. Do it. Do it,
I don't care about the fake kidnapping. All I care about is you getting on here lying about having cancer.
I was tortured and raped and my teeth were pulled out. Stop it. He had scalpels.
He pulled your teeth out with pliers?
Yes, with one tooth.
While you were strained to the radiator.
And I passed out because the pain is so bad that you can't bear the other one.
What movie did you watch and all that happened to somebody? It was on the movies, on some movie.
No,
I know it was.
I
seen that. Did they make a documentary about that?
It was Days Inn Motel in Jellicoe, Tennessee.
What movie was that on, though?
It was Days Inn Motel.
I seen a horror movie one time that had all that going on.
When he walked me in May where it was hot, and I had a long black trench coat on because he made me wear it, and put the gun behind, the trench coat with my back. I
thought you said you was nude.
No, I wasn't nude.
You was nude with a trench coat?
No, not nude. He came to McDonald's Playland and he held up 12 people. And one of them was a little 12-year-old boy who tried to run to help me, along with my mother, and he was threatening to shoot him. So I said, I'll go with you. He held me by the neck with the gun. No, I'm not lying about none of that. None of that. You can look it up. I gave you the information to do so.
Ma'am, I did look it up, but I seen all that on a movie one time, though, is what I'm trying to tell you.
You didn't look it up. Call the Sentinel Echo. See if you can go through the archives. I'm going to go. Okay? And you do that.
You have a wonderful day, ma'am, and I hope you get a lot of galaxies and things like that. Maybe all these gullible people on TikTok will come in here
I don't even know how the money works.
feel sorry for you.
I had to get in contact with TikTok to find out how you do the galaxies, the correct way, how to do things, so I could know. Just so you know, I did that. I contacted all that. So
apparently you have a PayPal to get your gifts out. You can't get them till next Wednesday. So you said you got to go to your chemo next Monday.
No, this Monday coming, yes, this Monday. I call it this Monday.
But you can't get your gifts till next Wednesday.
I don't care about that. What I'm talking about is my doctor sent me a card from the place I go, Lexington, Kentucky. It's Markey's Cancer Center. Write this down. And my doctor is Dr. Euland, and I have 6 doctors under him, and they all work in his office. So there you go. And by the way, I'm going to make a couple of live streams while I'm doing my chemo in my room. in my glass room because I have to go in the glass room. That's
In
where
a glass room, huh?
Yeah, it's a room, but it's got mostly glass where the nurses can watch me. So they watch me because they have to. I have 4 chemo bags, not 2, and the chemo bags come in dark black brown velvet things over them because direct sunlight cannot hit the chemo bag. I'm going to go. I don't have no reason to explain all that to you. I'm going to
You
go.
sure don't, but you'll have a reason to explain it to the
I just
FBI
told
and the
you
Office
all
of the
about this
Inspector
stuff.
General,
Okay.
Department of Health and Human
That's why
Services,
my
too. You
uncle
got a
is
lot of people fix come
Guess
on you.
what? My uncle happens to be our mayor of our town, and I know a lot of them.
Do you
so
know I
it's
deal with
okay.
people like you for 3 years on this app?
I'm not done nothing wrong to you or nobody else.
1-800-HHS-TIPS. That's where you report her, everybody.
I'm sick.
1-800-HHS-TIPS.
Well, I'm sick, and I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Our area code
Go check it
202-324-3000.
out. I gave you the thing, sir. Go check it out. I don't mind.
You don't have to explain nothing to me, ma'am. I'm just...
You're crazy. I gave you Sinolex. I gave you everything. I gave you all my information. Here, baby. I gave you here. Okay. I gave you all the information, everything. You can check it out, the doctor's names. I gave you all that. I don't mind that. Please, I'm begging you to call where I gave you the information, and I hope you wrote all that down while I was talking to you so that you will absolutely know to call and see. You will absolutely find out and do it yourself. I gave you my whole thing. Lexington, Kentucky. I gave you my doctor's names. For my oncologist, I gave you all of that. I don't know why that you would sit there and say that still yet. I don't understand that. And about my daughter, I'm so glad you didn't ask about my daughter because then we would have really had a problem with my daughter being asked about. So if you want to check anything out, the kidnapping, you can go to the newspaper. I gave you this in the Echo and just find out. It's not a big deal. My brother has a newspaper clipping when it happened. And he's got it in his metal box, his keepsake box, where he keeps everything. So from the past. But I gave you everything, sir. I gave you everything. I'm glad that we're done. So that way you can go and check it out. I'm glad we're done. Please, because I've got you on here where you've done that to me just now. And I'm actually going to report you. And I normally don't report anyone for nothing. Nothing bad said to me or nothing. Because when you're telling the truth, guess what? This goes for everybody. When you're telling the truth, you don't have to worry. You have nothing to worry about anymore at all because guess what? You're telling the truth. And the truth will set you free and it will not hurt you. You're always in the right when you're telling the truth. And then you don't have nothing to worry about. It's just hatred people like you. And I've got your name on here, and I'm actually going to, not just TikTok, I'm actually going to report you to the cops. You got upset when I said I'm going to call the cops on you because they'll come to my house and I make a report on you. You understand that? That I make a report for you doing that to me and harassing me on here? I actually will do that. Come here, Fifi. I actually will call and make a report on you. And you got upset when you said call the cops. Well, I thought you were going to call them on me. You can call them on me. But you got upset when I said I was going to do it to you. Because guess what? I'm telling the truth, and that's why you got upset. I'm sorry, guys, for coughing and stuff. It's just I have blisters in my throat. But I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys, for screaming. Yeah, I'm on it now. I've only done it a few times. My appointments are only happened a few times now, but my doctor's been alive since, whatever you call that, to help me. so sorry, guys. Yeah, when I told him I was going to call the police on him, he said, oh, now you're going to call the police. Yes, and he asked me why would I call the police, but I don't mean to yell. Yes, I didn't mean to yell. I didn't realize he was going to be that way. Actually, I'm sorry about the screaming, yes, but I actually got up and went in the other room. That's what I was doing. He asked, whenever I said I'm calling the cops on him, when I get off this phone, today my life, I actually am reporting him, okay, for what he done to me. And they all know I'm sick. Everyone know I'm sick. So it doesn't matter. They know I've been kidnapped. They know about my daughter. They know all this and where I live in my little town. So it's okay. Yes, it was a kidnapping. Yes, yes. It was 2002, May 18th, 8:34 a.m. in the morning, in my mother's passenger side with the butt of the gun. And yes, he took me through cornfields. But when I said I'm calling the cops on him for doing this to me, acting this way and threatening me like that, he got defensive and didn't want me to call the cops. But I thought he was going to. Okay, I thought you were going to call. But it's okay. God, please let it go away. The hatred, and I don't want any hatred in my heart, Lord. Especially now. No hatred in my heart, God. No hatred. Please take it away, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Please forgive me. Forgive me, Lord, for that. Forgive me. I forgive everything. I forgive him, and I'm sorry for yelling. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I did ask for forgiveness for myself for yelling. But I am going to have to let it go out of my heart with the Lord. I don't want to be like this and then hold that in my heart. It just started. Boop, Snoops, whatever your name is, it just started. Oh my gosh, if I take my hair down, please